found in our discussions that it is a very, very interesting and strong urban example, but in terms of its material investigation, it is powerful in the way that it's employed brickwork as the external expression of this big new building.
We wanted to create an image for that institution that is even a traditional institution in the sense that the museum existed long before. It's the new building, it's a new face. And still, what you see is so familiar. I mean, it's bricks, and it's a window, and it's a door, and the window has a shutter. I mean, it is, you could say, the most banal elements. But the way they are put together, the way the bricks are laid, you know, the different colors, the composition that is very smooth, it is brand new.
The Basel Kunstmuseum is an extension to an existing building from the 1930s, so it is an extension, but at the same time it is a freestanding building of its own.
It literally is built into a given context, physically, but also culturally and historically. And in that sense, it's a statement. The museum, it's a civic building that is understood also in terms of architecture as a part of the city. It's actually the post-Star architecture statement.
Doing architecture in 21st century is dealing with enormous amount of regulations, and to find a certain freedom within the design and to develop a design which seems so independent and free and somehow natural is our job as architects.
Related to the question of tradition and innovation, I think there is no tradition without innovation. Tradition meaning handing down to the next generation, or for us also inheriting, and in the case of an extension, whether you like it or not, you are in that tradition.
It's an extremely innovative project. It uses the possibility of contemporary technology, and at the same time one could say architecture is somehow extremely conservative. It is always about creating a space, opening a space, and communicating to the people who go to the museum.
The frieze, that is that special element with actually a special brick. That was a special format that was developed for that very purpose. And what we have is LED light that is not directly visible, so it's only indirect. The intensity of the light is measured by a sensor on the facade. So what actually the LED does is it compensates just the shadow. So what we see from the street is just the natural color of the brick and nothing else. So it's not the light source, it's just the brick that is lit. And then at night, of course, this feature of the LED becomes more visible and more obvious also. So the digital age left its imprint on this archaic brick wall. If we manage to speak in a general, understandable language, then we are also still understood by generations to come. We don't want to be fashionable. We don't want to be just, you know, the cutting edge now, because architecture ultimately is more than just about the moment and individuals. This project is really celebrating the possibilities of brick, and it's celebrating the fundamental qualities of architecture.